Ultimate Wolverine loses everything. And I mean everything. In one of the most brutal twists the Ultimate line has ever pulled. This isn't just another fight. It's the total collapse of Wolverine's world. Friendships, allies, the rebellion, gone in an instant. But the way it happens, it's poetic, tragic, and completely devastating. Let's break down how this war ended and how Wolverine got pushed past the point of no return. But before we start the video, if you're new to our channel, please subscribe, because your one subscription motivates us to create more amazing videos like this. Let's jump into it. A cold city, mist, stone, silence thick with tension. People move with their heads down, unaware the ground is shifting beneath them. A voice cuts through the dark. It started small, as these things do. Young faces, nervous, watching. Not soldiers, not yet. Just survivors learning how. Organizing, gathering, learning, in hidden alleys and neon tunnels. A quiet movement grows. Not loud, not violent, deliberate. A masked figure moves through the veins of the city. A symbol becoming real. We were a secret club once. Idealistic, fragile. So we built something that could survive. On the streets, lines are drawn. Soldiers versus civilians. The air hums with unspoken war. Loyalty, trust, you don't get those for free. And they earned them, slowly, painfully. Whispers turn to truth. Truth ignites rebellion. Change was coming, but change always wants blood. Gunfire, heat, history rewritten in smoke and screams. It was in the air. And this is where the storm begins. The world doesn't explode, it rises. A murmur becomes thunder. Fists lift, signs crack the sky. Fear turns to fury. But the people, they heard the call. A whisper becomes a chant becomes a flood. No army can hold it back. A trickle once, now a raging river. Beneath the chaos, silence. An underground lab. Machines hum, masks move. A brain floats in glass. Tool, weapon, or prophecy. To freedom. But freedom cuts both ways. Sweet as honey, deadly as the claw that takes it. Above, the streets ignite. Protesters, soldiers, smoke. The city trembles. They know freedom means their end. Hands rise again, defiant against the storm. And a caged beast fights the fiercest. Two sides collide. No peace, no mercy, only the storm ahead. Inside a cold, shadow-soaked command room, two figures stand divided by a single, brutal truth. One lives and one dies. Illyana Rasputin stalks across the room like a blade searching for a throat. Her voice dripping with contempt as she hears the mob outside. Do you hear them? These traitors? Quiet, Sneshinka. Her brother's warning hits like iron. 'Cause what follows is not a rebuke. It's a decree. A hologram flickers to life, revealing the opposition's hardened leader. A fist clenches. A revolution crystallizes. It is time we reveal ourselves. We are the opposition. We have fought and we have died for our freedom. And then the ultimatum. Join us, or Colossus cuts in with one word, each syllable heavy as steel. Drivel. Illyana bows ahead, the act of obedience. So forced, it might shatter her spine. Yes, leader. But her eyes burn with the same rebellion the world outside is choking on. She turns to another presence in the room, a figure half hidden, all menace. Our brother was not wrong, she murmurs. Two beasts, one way forward. And in the final panel, her smirk sharpens as she glances toward Wolverine himself. Nice of him to account for the both of us. Wolverine's glare answers in silence. A promise, a threat, a storm. Deep under the hangar, they unveil something obscene. A soldier snaps, package secure. The scientist steps forward, reverent and cold. This is the Cerebomb, built from a telepath's brain. It bypasses any mutant defense. Even the armored men shift. This crosses a line. The officer doesn't care. We chose our best. Target, the opposition. Operation Serpent Hunt. A sealed envelope, coordinates. A jet roars outside. Pilot locks targets. Breath fogs the helmet. Leader Illyana opens a portal. You fly through, drop, and leave. The scientist, thin-voiced. It's untested. Keep height, drop, get out. The portal ignites, a swirling inferno of red and gold. Illyana's silhouette flickers within it, like a demon ushering them into hell. The jet roars forward, swallowed by the light. A beat, a tremor, and the scientist whispers, dread blooming in her chest. Blast. Our comic continues with Cherniv, Southwestern ER, the opposition's temporary base. The sun hangs low, baking the rusted metal and cracked concrete. Inside the old garage-turned-command post, a phone explodes to life. Bring, bring. Remy answers with that trademark Cajun laziness. Hello? You know the time, yeah? A pause. His eyes sharpen. Mm-hmm. Now we cook him with grease. Who this? Across the yard, Logan stalks in like a walking storm front. Remy cups the receiver and yells, Logan, somebody on the phone want to speak with you. Wolverine grunts, steps in, snatches the phone. Yeah? Remy gestures, phone rang. For you. Logan lifts it to his ear. Suspicion thick as smoke. Hello? Who's... And whatever he hears next, it freezes even him. Our comic continues with... Logan tightens his grip on the receiver as the voice on the other end finally reveals itself. It's me, a shaky breath, a background of distant gunfire. Victor wanted to lie low, wait a bit, just in case. Logan's eyes widen. Victor, I thought you and the kids got caught in the... Nah, we made it. Just cut to Victor Creed. Battered, bruised, but alive. His voice breaks for the first time in years. Saw Mikhail's little message to the world. So you guys made it too. Things are getting crazy out here. Crazier than usual, Logan mutters. Yeah. Logan steps from the noise, voice low. Don't know if that reveal was the right call. Static crackles. Victor's voice rough. You've always been a lone wolf. Logan grits his teeth. Prostovich. Took his head clean off with that blade you gave me. Mikhail's milking it. Victor growls. He shouldn't. Rasputins don't quit. He hit him hard, made him look weak. Now the world's turning on him, thanks to their own brother. Logan looks to Laura, Colossus, Natasha, huddled over the map. Jaw tight. They ain't gonna let that slide, Victor. The air thickens. Storm waiting to break. Static hisses. Victor's voice cuts through, rough, frayed. He's their brother. You think you know him better than he does? You're just looking in from the outside. Logan growls. Jaw tight. Course he knows him. That's the problem. He's getting cocky. A pause. Then, low, dangerous, and cocky gets sloppy. Kunk! His fist cracks the wall. Dust falls. Victor snaps back. Then we move. The Republic's watching. And Logan freezes. You think there's a rat? Victor hesitates. I don't know. Logan's tone shifts. Softer, uncertain. Maybe not. Just feels wrong. Like they took something. People, places, out of my head. Out of someone else's. Maybe that's how they're tracking us. Silence. Logan stares into nothing. Eyes clouded, haunted, like memories a wound that won't close. Then, sniff. Not the hunter's scent. Not the killer's breath. Just the sound right before a man breaks and refuses to. Our comic continues with, a burning streak tears across the sky. Shoo-um! Like a fallen star screaming toward the earth. Everyone freezes. Even the wind seems to stop. The opposition soldiers, mutants, rebels, they all lift their eyes as the object descends, blazing hotter and brighter by the second. A voice cracks. Whoa, what the hell is that? The jet roars in low, slicing the air like a blade, and then they see it, glowing, pulsing, strapped beneath the fuselage. Logan's face drops, his eyes wide, his nostrils flare. A single word escapes his throat. Bob. In a blink, he's sprinting, faster than fear, faster than thought, all instincts firing at once. He screams back to the others, voice shredding into a raw, primal command. They know we're here, and they got a bomb. Evacuate! Evacuate! Panic erupts around him. Shadows scatter, boots slam into dirt, parts pounding. The sky itself feels like it's about to fall. Our comic continues with, the ground shakes, dust rains down, the incoming bomb screams closer, and Logan doesn't waste a second. He grabs the massive armored mutant by the arm. Hey, numero uno. The giant turns, visor glowing. Logan's voice is steady, deadly serious. I need you to take me up in the air, now. Before anyone can question him, he's climbing into the sentinel-like giant's hand, ready to be launched skyward. From behind, one of the opposition leaders shouts, Logan, what are you doing? We need to transport to. Logan cuts him off, jaw tightening. No time. Gotta try to stop it. Try and get everyone clear in case I can't. The leader curses under his breath. Damn it. Then he rallies, voice booming with raw urgency. Everyone, get clear of the building. Evacuate. The armored mutant crouches, muscles locking, ready to hurl Wolverine into the sky like a missile. And all around them, chaos explodes as everyone runs for their lives. Logan drops into the armored giant's cockpit. No hesitation, no fear. Just pure, feral determination. Metal plates shift around him as he slams himself into the seat, claws tapping impatience against the console. All right, the giant's glowing visor lowers toward him, awaiting the order. Logan grips the controls, more like wrestling them. Growling, fly a bucket of bolts. Tunk, tunk, mechanisms lock. Thrusters flare. The giant sentinel-like mutant crouches, energy building in its limbs. Kashake, a launch posture. Then, a roar like the sky tearing open. Doom! The massive armored mutant rockets upward, carrying Wolverine straight toward the incoming bomb. Both of them shooting into the air like a living missile aimed at certain death. The armored giant launches a rocket in human form. City falls away. Shoom! Missiles fire. Foosh! He doesn't dodge. He hits. Metal screams. Engines die. Inside, Logan grips the harness. Alarms blare. Whatever comes next hurts like hell. Chaos erupts around the base as people sprint toward the waiting trucks. Soldiers shout, engines roar, and dust fills the air. Mikhail barks orders like gunfire. Go! Move! We have the trucks outside. Pasha Levi, sir! Remy turns, coat whipping behind him, but his face tightens as he sees the problem. The trucks are filled with ammo. We ain't got the room. Mikhail steps in close, voice low, but sharp enough to cut steel. Make the room, Remy. Remy hesitates, just a flicker, but Mikhail leans in harder, jabbing a finger into his chest. Hear me? Make the room! A long beat. Remy exhales, frustration hitting him like a punch. We can try. Mikhail gives a grim nod. That's all he needed. Remy turns, already jogging toward the vehicles. Y'all follow me. And so the scramble to escape tightens, every second slipping closer to disaster. The sky burns gold. Juggernaut rockets upward, engines blazing, chest core white hot. Come on, let's get him! The jet screens in. Locked on target. Engage. Boom. Fire meets fire. Below, chaos erupts. Trucks roar. Soldiers shout. Mutants run. Angel dives. Wings cutting through smoke. Move. Now. Above. Juggernaut and the jet close in. Two forces on a single collision course. The sun, a burning witness. Copy. The word snaps through comms. The Cerebomb hums. Its red trigger pulsing in the dark cockpit. On the ground, chaos churns. A fighter lifts a green-skinned kid. Alongs, Pistache. You'll be fine. But above, nothing's fine. Juggernaut rockets up, hand outstretched. Prolate. From the jet's belly, the Cerebomb drops. A sphere of metal and exposed brain. Drifting, humming, alive. The jet veers off. The weapon falls. Logan sees it. Recognition freezes him. No. And the horror hits before the bomb ever buzz. 3 silent panels. Sky, wind, freefall. Wolverine dies, red and black through cloud. Below, the Cerebomb drops, humming death. No words, just the rush. Close panel, Logan's eyes. Fury, fear. He knows, not a bomb, an ending. Not today, not ever. Winding shockwave, light twists, reality bends, Cerebomb unravels. Flashes, the leader frozen, Remy holding her. The child shielded, fighters bracing. The blast swells, bright, loud, hungry. At the center, Wolverine diving into the light. Impact. White fades. Silence. Logan hits the ground hard. Blood. Smoke. Steam. He drags himself up, shaking, half alive. Every breath burns. Every step hurts. The dust clears. He sees them. Friends, family, scattered ruins of what was. Earth hollowed out. Metal twisted. Air still trembling. No. Then, one shape among the wreckage. Barely breathing, Logan stops, face breaking. No, now he knows. What the bomb took, who it took. Logan drops to his knees. The ground steams. He doesn't feel it, only the weight. He gathers them, slow, trembling, as if they'll break if he holds too tight. Blood runs down his arms. Not theirs, not his. Just loss. The girl in his lap, still. Remy beside her. Another fallen near. His breath stutters. Fingers trace a face gone cold. The world bleeds red, claws half drawn. Not rage, helplessness, a silent scream, a soldier broken by grief. Our comic closes with, inside a dim office, the air is thick with smoke and victory. A shadowed figure delivers the report without emotion. It was a direct hit, leader. The opposition is no more. The words fall heavy. But across from them, Colossus doesn't mourn. He smiles, cold, satisfied. Below him, scientists flip through data. One notes calmly, initial readings suggest the Cerebomb performed exceptionally well. Perhaps we should use the Phoenix specimen for a similar weapon. Colossus nods, pride swelling like steel in his chest. Very good. This is very, very good. But not everyone in the room shares that simple joy. Magik stands near the window, arms crossed, her voice a whisper sharpened by something darker. It is a victory, brother. This is true. The opposition may be dead. Her gaze drifts toward the world outside. Ashen sky, broken city, silent ruins. Her tone shifts, but the infection has spread. And then her eyes glow, hellfire red. Her smile curls like a serpent waking up. And my children in limbo grow hungry. A storm brews behind that glass. A new threat rising. This chapter ends not with triumph, but with the quiet promise of something far, far worse. To be continued. And that's where issue number 11 leaves us. The opposition wiped off the map. Colossus celebrating victory. And Magik smiling like she's already planning the next apocalypse. Whatever's coming, it isn't over. Not even close. If you've been enjoying this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe to Quantum Comics so you don't miss what happens next. Because issue number 12 looks like it's about to take things from bloody to unhinged. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Stay sharp, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.